Yes.
Hey, I've literally been sitting quiet all this time. What the fuck?
Pre podcast recording. Yeah. Last 3 minutes were like audio hell essentially with all songs
Hey,
from all
you
movies.
enjoyed
And
it, Audie. Shut the fuck up.
it
You
was
were
it
smiling
hurt
and
my ears
laughing.
as well.
Hey, you just don't like any entertainment in your life, okay? Hmm. These fucking boomers. Hmm. What up, boys?
What up?
Brew can't hear you. Nandemo podcast is saying Brew can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Audie, you should speak, so that people can.
Yes, I am trying to speak.
Hmm.
Okay, I
But
can hear me. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you should be able to
Damn.
hear me now. I figured out what happened. Don't worry, guys.
Hmm.
It's just every single time, like I need to disconnect my mic, it just refuses to automatically reconnect in OBS. So it's very annoying. But yeah, transition on Reddit. We can go. We are live on Reddit as well, and we are. Wait, welcome to Adda, where we're going to be talking about random topics.
Whatever the fuck.
As you know, Sid is in Istanbul and I am in Mumbai, and Audi is sitting
My
in.
boy. Down under.
Audi has wares if you have money. Anyway,
Yes. Nice. I like that.
we are going to talk about absolute random shit today.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
either join in for some fun if you like fun, or enjoy your Sunday, because I don't know why you'd watch us on the weekend.
By the way, the one I was wondering what the name of the actor was for Rush Hour. Chris Tucker. was his
Yeah,
name.
Chris Tucker, yeah.
Really good actor. Really good comedian. And
Sid, why would you know anything about that if you haven't said anything at all?
You're totally not talking about random shit before the episode where we talk about random shit.
Sid got in 4K. Well, this is 1080p, but Sid got in 1080p on our stream.
Oops,
Our stream
I
is
guess.
actually 720p, but still.
How's it going, boys? What did you eat before this podcast?
You know what? I actually in a rare moment of I don't even know what the fuck. My mom was like, I want to order out today, and then literally it almost never
That is
happens.
rare. Holy
And
shit.
and I ordered something for my mom, okay, and then my dad got into a meeting, and it took me like an hour for me to order something for him. And then when I checked the time, it would take for literally any food I wanted to reach me. It said 45 minutes, and I'm sitting here like I have a podcast in 45 minutes. Like, ugh. And now I need to. I hope the restaurants are open after the damn podcast. But otherwise, I'm going to be eating instant noodles for dinner. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate to that.
But did you have
Some restaurants are open beyond 1 o'clock or something.
In Mumbai, already not where you live.
That's what I meant, but sure.
Okay, cool.
But they're also
Hey,
open here,
true.
but sure.
What? Your local Annam is making dosa at 1 o'clock?
No, my local Anna is sleeping, but then
See?
there is still McDonald's and other things open.
What a lie. Kerala doesn't have
shit.
McDonald's.
Dude, Kerala
How
has a McDonald's.
backward do you
man.
Oh,
think?
okay.
Advanced.
Trivandrum probably has McDonald's, but the rest of the places in
I
Kerala,
thought it was just like backwaters and like
their
nothing.
their
Making fish and
McDonald's in
dosa.
Kerala is basically just like, I'm sure it's just like some South Indian putting together two appams and just being like, yes, his burger.
Dude,
Hey, I mean, if it
between
tastes good, right? Fuck it.
between a dal vada.
Yeah, say that makes sense. That sounds like a Kerala burger. But
If
anyway,
it does taste good, yeah.
we have a few topics that we wanted to discuss today, and we have a few images. And the first one is really high quality.
For very good reasons, yes.
Now, if you can see this bunch of pixels right over here,
Allegedly, we don't know what it is, but allegedly it may be about something we're going to talk about.
Yes. For anyone who's not aware so far, we are just taking all these measures to not be,
No, we're just doing it as a joke, Audie. Like,
yeah,
nobody gives a shit about us.
we're
Come on.
literally going to talk about it. But sure, let's
Nobody gives a fuck. It's just
let's
as a joke,
gargle
Audie.
the fucking picture so that nobody can even understand it, including me apparently.
तू तो अनपढ़ है, तू छोड़.
Sid, come on. Make sure you include all our foreign friends as well. He called me uneducated. Anyway,
Uneducated.
so
But
who's going
yes.
to talk about this?
So Toei Animation, very shitty thing. It's basically old school Japanese company, not understanding fair use. Like, what is fair use? We don't know. You can't talk about anime and stuff you like. You can't talk about big shows like One Piece and Dragon Ball Z. We
Sue you?
copyright all your videos, and you can't dispute this because we have a lot of money, is what Toy says. And they're like, yeah, you can't use images of One Piece. What are you doing? You can't use it in your title. Take down 150 videos.
Yes.
150.
Of who? You haven't said that. Of
Totally
who?
Yeah,
not
that's
Mark.
what.
He's like a YouTuber who does like
Yes,
anime
thank you.
reviews.
Yeah.
So most Japanese animation studios are very notorious for pulling down random channels and random videos
Even
over very
Nintendo.
random
Like
factors. Yeah,
Japanese
Nintendo is like
companies,
very
not-
famous for it.
Yeah,
But
companies,
animation
movies,
studios-
Okay,
shows,
Nintendo's a
everything.
little different. They have an iron grip over literally everything that
Yeah,
happens with their IP. They
they
do not
they
give a
literally do
shit
not-
about any
Yeah,
but they
IP.
don't
You are not
understand
allowed
fair
to use
use.
it. No,
Yeah,
but
they
for
don't- they
Nintendo, the rule is you're not allowed to use it. They openly tell people,
No.
do not use it or we will bury you.
No, there was like this worldwide release of a game, okay, and there are these people who played it 1 hour before they were supposed to because time zones, they don't understand that, and Nintendo is like, fuck you.
Yeah, of course. If I were Nintendo, I would say fuck you there as well.
No, but the game released there. It just didn't release
Yeah,
in
but
Japan.
not the specified time. You could get sued for such things. You have embargoes for a
shit.
reason.
No, but hey,
Fucking dumb.
it is still a legal purchase. I mean, they
Yeah.
purchased it on their time. You can't really blame them for having to
The game
wait
is
for
available.
Japan
You
to rise.
bought
Like,
it,
oh,
yeah.
Japan woke up now.
Oh,
let's
is this a
buy that shit.
random
Fuck
player?
it.
This is not like a person they were working with to promote it or something.
No, these are streamers.
Yeah, these are totally
The
not.
Were the
game was
streamers paid by Nintendo to stream the game?
Well,
Nah,
no.
Are you
They were
sure?
That's the
streaming
thing,
it,
right?
yes.
Nintendo jumps on anyone who does literally anything with any of their games. It could be anywhere from the most extreme to the most basic shit. Like people have done tournaments on this thing. Super
Yeah, I know,
Smash.
but all I'm saying is if Nintendo paid the streamers or they had a deal with the streamers that they were supposed to play it at this time and they did it earlier, I can understand why they would get pissed. But in general, everybody knows that Nintendo
everybody
doesn't
knows
stand
that.
for bullshit. I don't know why my camera just zoomed in like that. Wow.
Fucking hell, monologue zoom in. Bro, on the spot.
A lot of people have like special effects for this on their stream. Comes naturally to me. Anyway, let me
Okay,
unzoom this.
on Reddit, the big purple guy
Yeah,
says my grandma
basically-
looks like Thanos. Like I imagine the big purple
Basically,
guy.
fucking Toei Animation copyrighted this guy, and if we ever get like 2 more subscribers, it's our future, I guess. All our videos are going to be taken down. We don't talk about
Sit
One
on
Piece
the
at all.
vertical stream. Your face is like, yeah, thank you. Holy shit.
Also, Raffin SF on Reddit says middle guy brew is standing for big corporations. Basically,
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
that's actually what it sounds
I'm
like,
not
yeah.
standing for them. I'm just saying, like, they are shit, right? Nintendo is going to come
Yeah, but
after you.
that's what-
So don't
yeah,
take the
yeah.
risk with it. You're only going to hurt yourself. You're not going to hurt Nintendo.
Yeah,
Much
but how
better
much more
just
can you do
get
than
a PC.
playing according to their rules? They are the ones who released the game at that time. So like
No, but
you're
they
like,
are
okay.
like Brew is right. All these organizations are shit. Like,
Yeah,
like
they
you
are
can't
shit.
expect them to be nice to you.
Yeah, I'm not saying Nintendo should go after people. I'm just I'm saying if they had a deal and somebody broke the deal, I can understand why they're pissed and why they would want to shut people down. But Nintendo in general is terrible with all their games.
No,
Absolutely
yeah,
terrible with
they're
all their
terrible.
yeah.
It's not deals. It's just like streaming your games and playing them. Like, that's all.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if Nintendo had a deal with a streamer saying
Yeah.
you will stream it at this time and they did it early, then I can understand
That's
the
understandable.
yeah. But literally any Nintendo game it's like you don't own it. You have a copy of the game, but if they find out you did literally anything they don't want you to do with it, they will bury you. They will absolutely freaking bury you.
Dude,
Any-
that's
anywhere
what this
from-
guy. He was like, "Yo, I don't I'm gonna like boycott Toei. I don't like this stuff." And he put a message out in Japanese asking Oda, like, "Yo, Oda, can you do something about this?" Like, stuff like that. I'm generalizing it, and then after that
Yeah.
he released a video saying, "Nah, I'm out. Like it's too much for me. Like I don't care anymore. Like
So
I'm
apparently
out."
he's trying, by doing that, he's trying to pander to toy
I don't know
animation,
how
because
much Oda can do to toy animation.
I don't think
Okay,
he can
I
do
love
much.
Oda.
But then,
Okay,
but
I
then
love Oda.
that
Yeah.
one message where they put it out in Japanese, I think that will have a bigger impact than him just ranting out in English, because they're going to be like, okay, dude's ranting out, we're like, we
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. But then he's sending out like a heartfelt, like personal, official message out in Japanese. So that is like his Hail Mary throw at Toei Animation. Like, okay, you know what? I got nothing. I'm not. He has to spend 30 years disputing these
Yeah.
claims. 150 videos. 19 of them got sent back.
Just for fun, like random ones, like that.
But then he
that
has
don't
over
even
like
make
130
sense.
videos that he has to reclaim. That's over 30 years of this thing. He
And
can't claim
meanwhile,
2 videos at a time.
there are full like movies and like episodes of Dragon Ball Z, One Piece on YouTube that you
Yeah.
can just go and watch, and that
Yeah,
are
but
like just there. No one is touching them.
this guy is more famous than those guys.
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah.
also, again, my previous point, I love Oda. I think Oda might just be my favorite mangaka of all time, but Oda can't do
Behind
shit to
him.
Toei, okay? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Oda
you
can't
can't do
do
shit.
Oda can't do
Yeah,
Like, what are you
he's just
doing
a
asking
pawn.
Oda? What is Oda going to do? Oda's going to sit there and be like, well,
No, but I think
I'm
I think
sorry.
it makes
You're a
sense to at
fan. I
least-
love it, but I'm sorry. I can't do shit.
They own
I'm
him.
not a gigantic company. I'm a man.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
exactly.
I don't think he expects Oda to do much, but then at least sending out a message to Oda is like a more direct way of reaching the One Piece fan
but
base
what
at least.
will
And
Oda
maybe
do?
not Oda, but then at least this will get One Piece fans to be like, okay, this guy is having trouble. Maybe just help him out in some way or the other. He's certainly reaching out to them as well in some way or the other. So this just probably is trying to make it more personal, like talking to Oda personally and Toei Animation personally.
It's
Like there's not much he can do about it. He is in a ditch, and the only way he can get out is if Toei Animation like, okay, fuck it, I don't give a fuck anymore, and just returns the videos back to him.
which
But
Toei is
by
not
the-
going
by
to do.
It is unfortunate, it's like 3 years of work of his just got like negated.
Yeah.
Like everything he earned from it, like just fuck you, right? So it is quite
Basically taken
painful.
away. Mm.
And like, of course, like we are far too minuscule to see an impact, but like it could impact us. Like everything we've talked about, like all of Weeb1 can just like vanish because of shit like this.
Yeah,
That's what-
but the thing
So
is,
it is
like he
scary.
at least still has his channel. It's just the
Yeah.
150 videos which got taken down, which really sucks.
but that's
Don't
still
get
a
me
lot
wrong,
of
it really
work.
sucks.
Yeah.
But
His
No,
videos
I
only
was
got
I was
claimed. He
actually reading
hasn't-
an article that said that over 60% of YouTube's automatic flags, or like any flags for copyright, basically over 60% of them are disputed successfully.
Yeah,
So
but
if
that's what they say.
there is luck, no, like, okay, let's be honest. Like, YouTube is transparent when it comes to a few things, and few things,
The
not
thing
all
is,
things, few things.
The thing is, if you dispute, it goes back to that person, and he can wait 30 days and decide if he wants to, still strike you. And then again, if you if you again dispute it, it still goes back to them. Like those in the end, those people, decide if they care about it or not, if they
Yeah.
want to keep
Yeah, and
copywriting you.
yeah, and it's going unless there is a lot
And
of
then you got
outrage
to go
for
to
it.
court, which is
It's-
fucked.
So apparently, like
And you
when it's
can't
only
go to
like
court
one
with such
video,
big companies. Come on, you'll
There
get
is a
destroyed.
photo here of. I'm assuming this is his email after he got the 150 emails from YouTube.
so if you see if you actually check the timestamps for the email, can you just put it up, like blow up
I
the
did.
image?
It did. I
This
can't
is the
blow up
one
the
where
image. I
So,
am too noob,
This is
sorry.
like a section of the 150 emails that he got for each video, and this was all manually done. But no, this is not automatically done. This was just there were some points where I think like in 1 minute some 7 odd emails were sent out. In 1 minute 4 emails were sent out. Like each video just like 4 videos just kept getting taken down by, and in 1 hour's time all of his work just vanished. And I don't know, like does anyone know how long it takes to like contest for one video? He can't do
You
two
can
videos at
only
the
do-
same time.
You can
So he
only do 2 at the same time. You
No,
can
he
only
can't.
dispute 2. Yeah,
He
that's
can't.
why it's 30 years. You can dispute only 2 videos at a time. Out of 150, you can do 2 at a time.
Okay, maybe I watched a video from some ordinary gamers who explained the situation, and I think I remember him saying that he couldn't dispute 2 claims at the same time, because apparently when at this stage when 150 videos got claimed, YouTube kind of took their hands off of it and made it
Yeah.
a direct conversation between Toei and Totally Not Marked. So I
Yeah, I
don't
saw
know
that.
if it's
Yeah, but again, what Toy is completely in the wrong here. YouTube can't do shit
Yeah,
either.
yeah, of course he's in the wrong.
Yeah. Like, of course, those guys, I don't think they
YouTube
understand.
abandoned because they don't want to get into this mess.
They
and
don't have
want
power
to,
here. YouTube can't do shit. What is YouTube going to do?
they can't do shit.
They're just going to be like, okay,
And like,
it's your
this is
stuff.
a guy-
Yes.
This is a guy who like is against piracy. He buys like everything. He promotes buying and supporting the creators and companies and everything. Like, he's known for that. And they fucked him. Like,
Well,
he's
guys,
literally making them more money. Imagine.
Don't support companies. They don't care about you.
Imagine.
I don't
Unless
think
you
really
sponsor us,
says-
in which case I will care about you.
Yeah.
So pretty please.
Yeah.
He
Kidding.
says like, I don't support piracy. I support buying. Like, he shows like everything he's bought.
Yeah,
every
we don't
single time.
support piracy either. Come to our
Yeah,
Discord.
we don't support piracy, of course. But I'm saying, even, for a stand-up YouTuber like him, still got fucked.
Yeah, well,
I mean, was it just his poor luck that he gained so much popularity over the years that Toei Animation just was like, he's getting way too much popularity out of this shit.
yeah, of
Fuck him.
course. Like like if you do blow up on YouTube for a particular reason and more eyes are on you, then obviously somebody's going to take notice. But I don't know, like
Also,
it's not going to change for a really long time. Like you're going to have these old people in these companies who
Yeah,
are
yeah.
going to. I don't know, dude. It's just like
they don't understand the internet right yet. Like,
also what I don't understand is why Toei didn't just take the revenue from the videos and leave the videos up, because it only benefits them that way. I don't know why they took the videos down, because they can't just take all the revenue if they copyright claim it anyway.
But I don't think they legally can't take the revenue, no?
Of course they
it's
can. That's
supposed
what that's YouTube's.
that's
because
what,
YouTube-
the revenue goes to them.
I
Yeah.
thought
That's
the videos
YouTube's
were
rule.
made
If you
under fair
copyright-
use.
But it's YouTube's rule. If you are copyright struck and you cannot dispute it, then all the revenue goes to the
Yeah.
person who claimed it,
Shit.
or the original owner of this thing. So that's weird, because I think totally not Mark did something or said something about Toei that really pissed off somebody, and they were like, "Fuck this
He,
guy."
dude, he worked with them, and he was working with them, and like they had a
And
really
then
good
something
relationship.
happened.
But like behind his back, like they fucked him. They're like, "Hey, yeah, do this for us," and they like backstabbed his ass at the same time.
Or something happened. Dun, dun, dun.
My God.
Oh my god.
Poor fucking. But yeah,
No,
I
but
also
again, like
assume
there's
that
no reason for him to get fucked if he was working with them and everything was fine. Then
But-
there was no reason for this to happen. There must have been something that happened behind the scenes that we don't know about.
See, you said it yourself.
No, dude, they just
Nintendo
did it
has
'cause
been
they don't
has had a
understand
shit
this
reputation.
Like, you remember we talked about like the 3 like Japanese movie reviewers who got arrested for reviewing
Yeah,
films.
but see, the thing is, I'm saying if Toei was working with him, then he had
There
a
were
way
different
to.
departments apparently. The one
Yeah,
that
but I'm
was
saying
doing
there's still
the
a way
one
for
that
him to
sued.
directly communicate with them and get this resolved. And if he's not able to do that, that means there's some bad blood between him and Toei. Because if he
There
was
isn't.
how do you know? If he was working with them, he has to have a contact who can go contact somebody else in the company.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
pretty
based
sure.
on-
Yeah, there must be
yeah,
some
there's
additional
there's,
information.
like, as far
But
as
right
what's
now-
out there, there's nothing bad among them,
Yeah, there must
Right
have
now
been
there
something
doesn't
behind
seem-
the scenes that caused this. I mean, because they wouldn't let him get away with it for these many years and suddenly do it after working with him,
No, but-
right? It just makes no
But you
sense.
said it yourself.
No, he's worked with them in the past also. Like, it's a sudden thing that he did. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
only
what I'm
this instant.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense for them to do it to him after working
That's
with
the
him.
thing. Even he didn't understand why even he was as confused. That's the thing.
Yeah, so I'm assuming somebody got really pissed off at Toei and they're
I
like,
don't
"Fuck this
know.
guy."
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He
there.
probably didn't follow some Japanese custom and they took it as an insult and they were like, "This motherfucker, he's fucking
you said
dead."
it to
Hajime
yourself.
Mashite in the
Yeah.
meeting.
You said it yourself. Nintendo was being a shit company for the most wrong, random reasons. And there was even a tournament that was held for Super Smash Bros. The older one, not the newer one. The
Yeah,
older
but that,
one.
you do realize
which
that
is
was 100% illegal what they did according to Nintendo. So they had it. So while it was a shitty move, it was still a 100% legal move for Nintendo, because there is no legal
No,
way
but see,
to
that's-
run the games on modern hardware.
Yeah, but then how as a company, like if you're seeing that people are doing this tournament and they're paying their own money to do it, and they're at least seeing that they're getting promotion
Using
out
your
of it.
game. Promotion for what? They don't get profits from it. They can't sell the game. They can't sell
For a
the...
20-year-old game.
Yeah, it's a 20-year-old game which now makes them no money. So they would rather have you play the games that do make them money. Again, I'm not defending them. I'm just saying
Yeah, I know,
Nintendo
but
doesn't
even
care
so,
unless
Yeah,
they can
just
make
care about
money.
It's
Yeah,
again,
they just
it's
care about money in the end.
it's like emulation and these tournaments for older games. It's made
Emulation
so
is
that
a
the community.
huge no-no for Nintendo.
Yeah,
Absolute
emulation is, they
no-no.
hate that shit. I don't know
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they do.
Any,
They-
any
I mean,
Nintendo game that is emulated, they fucking crack down on that shit like this.
Yeah, they're even selling a service on the Switch where you can play emulated games essentially, which well, there's your answer. Money. Nintendo just wants money. If you play a game on an emulated platform or or they're playing a tournament which is not sponsored by them, it doesn't get them shit. And Nintendo just wants shit. And like if you're a greedy businessman, then can I really blame you for being scummy? Yeah, I can, but would that matter? No.
no, it doesn't matter. We are small fries here,
Yeah, like forget us. Like if totally not Mark is getting screwed, like
Yeah.
we don't exist, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
even it doesn't matter what we say.
Not
We
fuck-
can.
even like the big boys, like even like Anime Man has been fucked by Toei in the past, like copyrighted
Yeah, of course.
because of using images
Yeah.
in this video.
Well,
yeah,
but
it's quite fucked.
but again, there's also the fact that so this is a problem with content creation in general, which is that firstly it's international, so you have like multiple systems of laws coming in about fair use. It's not the same everywhere, and then you also have certain rules in certain countries which are not allowed, but are allowed in other countries. And you, as a content creator, are not a person usually who knows what the fuck to do with each
Yeah,
law in
we
each
have no
country. And
fucking
then
clue, yeah.
you just get you're just like, I can use this, right? And they're like, no, fuck you, you fucked up. So
Yeah,
it's just
we don't have like a fucking team of like 100 lawyers just sitting there,
Yeah.
with paperwork.
and the thing is, like, I was looking into the DMCA strikes on YouTube and stuff like that. Do you know why it started? Do you know why it's happening in live streams now? So
Some American lawmaker, right?
so they decided that if they did it to YouTube, they could get money from your videos, right? They could
yeah.
essentially steal whatever you were making.
Yeah.
That's why they started bombarding YouTube with these strikes.
Yeah, that they did. Yeah,
And-
dude, there were people whose literally like their job was to like find videos and then message companies like strike them.
Yeah.
Like that's so fucking
And-
scummy. Yeah.
And the thing is, like, they're trying to do it with live streaming, except
Mhm.
I was actually reading an article about this and watching a video also about the same topic. Basically, people think that the people who are doing this have no idea how live streaming works, because you don't fucking make money through ads on live streaming. Like if somebody donates to you during a live stream, you can't take that away because they're using your
Yeah.
music. So it just doesn't work. But for YouTube, they've made billions, apparently, billions
Like,
from
dude,
DMCA
the thing
strikes.
that happened with Sylvanus also, right? Like remember?
Yeah, but Sylvanus
some
was like a random guy trolling him just to
but
fuck with
that's
him.
Still, because of YouTube system, he got fucked. And when he was talking about it, he said, "Yeah, I understand many times. Like when I use music, like when I use copyright music, and the actual creator who made it claims that I'm like, yeah, sure, I love the music you made it. You can take it."
Sylvanus has gotten copyright strike
Yeah.
for a lot of his
Yeah.
lot of original music that he blatantly used, which is also not a good practice in general. But again, the thing is, like, what is the alternative? YouTube has to have a system in place, right? You can't have people stealing music
Yeah.
because that's bad. And if anyone should be able to make a claim, because if you're a small creator and a larger creator uses your work, then as a small creator, you should be able to claim it. So if everyone should be able to claim, but that results in cases like this where there are trolls and there are people who want to fuck with you. But
Yeah.
well, Sylvanus's problem, I think, is
No,
it's
but the thing
bad,
is,
but
Sylvanus
it
also
re-
uses video game songs, not anime, because video game songs you can use usually because you play games online, so that's usually free to use.
wait till Nintendo hears of this.
Yeah.
How much do you think I'll get from Nintendo if I rat on Sylvanus? A fucking knock
Not a
on you,
lot.
Sylvanus.
Nintendo doesn't make a lot of those like anime games, so
Damn
you
it.
won't get much.
Not a
yeah.
whole lot of money, and
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
won't
the
get
scorn
shit.
of all of
Yeah.
YouTube itself.
I'm kidding. I love Sylvanus.
Yeah, he's a big fanboy. But anyways, so usually you don't get copyrighted because then people play games that music plays, so it's usually cleared. So that's what he uses, But this fucker used that and fucking scammed him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's I don't know. This is a problem that I think okay, like this might sound weird, but I feel like this is a problem Sylvanus is like lucky to have, because he's at the point where people are like, damn, this guy is like so freaking successful that I want to get a part of that pie. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying it's
all
good.
the fucking money that you earn from that is like just gone.
Yeah, again, I said it's a problem. I didn't say Sylvanus is so lucky this is happening to him. I said it's like a lucky problem. You made it to the point where this is happening, and while it sucks, I'm like, wow, dude, that's like you've actually made it in the YouTube career thing. You know, like you've actually gone to a point where people are trying to pick at you just to get some scraps.
Like, you know, like we are nothing if they came for us, like, because we lose money doing this, like it's not even zero, like it's negative for us, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
electricity, Wi-Fi,
it's just loss. Yeah, so, you know, getting claim, maybe we'll get some money. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I see it as a necessary evil, so to speak. I know everybody hates the claiming process, but then sometimes you just have to go with it, because otherwise YouTube is not going to be like, it's not like the good old days, you know, where YouTube is just like this fresh thing and nobody cares about it, and you have random people who are just jumping around playing all kinds of music and using all kinds of content, and it just doesn't work anymore. Then the real world came into our
like reviewing. Come on, like everyone. That's what we do also. Like reviewing can't be. If reviewing is not allowed, then what the fuck?
Again,
that's the same reason why
picked him for some reason. They picked him for some reason. It's not like Toei is against reviewing in general. Otherwise, they'd be.
It happens to a lot of YouTubers. Toei as fuck. Like it's notorious for that. This guy is just known because 150 hit him at once. Usually, they do it to other people's videos also.
Yeah, but I'm like saying, if Toei was vengeful enough to go after every reviewer, then we wouldn't have a lot of people like
this may be the beginning, right? That's what I'm saying.
Well, if it is, Toei is not going to do themselves any favor. Like they finally got some good PR from making the One Piece anime a little better, and then they're like, how do we fuck it up? How do we make everyone hate us again?
Also, I heard their stocks fell.
God. The stocks fell 170 points or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, wait, does it totally not Mark? Does he make or was he making only One Piece videos and nothing else?
No, he was making Dragon Ball Z, like anime, manga, general. Yeah.
So his channel is not gone. That's the important thing. Irrespective of the number of copyright claims, the channel is still thankfully there. Yeah, he didn't get striked out of YouTube, because if that had happened, like, dude, he would have rage quit. I don't know anything. Like he would have just rage quit everything.
He couldn't even rage quit. He just quit.
But that is the worst case scenario. Like,
it is. Yeah, but I mean, like, you get 3 chances, and that's like
imagine it feels like absolute shit. Imagine like just 150 of your videos, like 3 years of work just
definitely.
My God.
You know what I do?
Was it like a threat then from Toei?
Dude, imagine last take, like everything is fucking gone.
If they really felt like Totally Not Mark was infringing upon their content and shit, I think they would have just striked him out, right? They would have just removed his channel and claimed all his videos.
They can't strike him out without like proper legal reasons. They need YouTube needs a proper reason to have a strike against your channel.
This video is just resembling me in like a tiny little bit claim.
No, your content needs to be like actual theft for YouTube to be like, okay, you fucked up, strike.
Yeah, he got
I'm talking about like claims, not strikes.
Because he had like Dragon Ball Z in the title. Something like that. Yeah.
Most YouTubers use, or anime YouTubers use Dragon Ball or like images and names in their titles itself. So
we do.
Yeah, we do as well. So,
No, we don't. What? No, but seriously,
everyone takes the measures, like, they change it in some way or the other so that we don't really get struck in some way. But then
if Toei came after us and took down all our videos, they have no idea who they're dealing with, okay? I'm so jobless, I would make new accounts just to re-upload all the fucking videos continuously. I will re-upload the videos. Yeah, I will re-upload the videos faster than Toei can copyright claim them. What the fuck are they going to do? I'm jobless. I have time. I have the internet.
Coding just to create a damn bot to keep uploading videos.
I'll ask someone from the coding community to help me out. They're please, I have no money to give you, but please stick it to the big company. Fuck you, Toei. You want to screw with me?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
please Toei, don't screw with me. I am an
you see
innocent.
like 10 of Toei's lawyers sending you emails now.
Almost hear them coming.
Hello. Nope. Nope. That wasn't Toei. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway,
Yeah.
we can move on to the next one, which is the
Yes.
selfie guy.
Hmm.
But
But
yeah,
yes,
so
this is Audi. I have no clue what he wants to talk
This is
about.
Audi. Damn, he looks different here.
This is, you know,
Almost
you
a
apply
different
the
person.
old age filter, and that's what
Basically.
Audi looks like.
but the Game Awards happened. The
Yes.
most recent Game Awards.
Awards,
happened.
Audi,
yes,
just to
wow.
show you up, I read up about the Game Awards. I'm a
I care
gamer.
about awards. Yes, awards.
I didn't
award
care about
people.
much of the games except 3 of them, but yes.
Which are
The first one on the image over here, in Suicide Squad. So generally not a very big fan of the DC universe myself, but after having seen the trailer and like certain snapshots like these, they look really good. They look like probably the best looking game so far. I think the only one that sort of rivals it in
Wait,
visuals
did this
is
win the award, or is this a new game that's coming out?
new
this is a
game.
new game that's coming out.
Okay, okay.
The Game Awards also announces games
Okay, I see.
aside
It's
from
like
awarding
E3.
awards.
Kind of
I
like E3,
see.
yeah.
It's the new
E3
E3.
whatever.
Apparently, E3
Yeah.
isn't a big deal anymore, and the Game Awards is just boosted in popularity over the last 7 years. They started in
The VGA Game
2014.
Awards.
Wow, holy shit, dude!
Oh,
Did you read
VGA,
their
it's a
Wikipedia or something?
No, I just had a quick crash course on them before I came in.
I see.
Audi was like, "I'm going to talk about the Game Awards." I'm like, "Sure."
Okay,
My
man.
God, I don't even know that much, but nice.
Hmm.
Well, basically, yeah, they revealed a lot of games over the course of the whole show. One of them being Suicide Squad. Looks really nice. It's a game where it looks like it can be a co-op sort of shooter fighter style game. You can team up with your friends and just fight against brainiacs, minions, and try to kill the Justice League in the process. So anyone who has a Justice League out there can play this game.
I hate the Justice League.
Well,
No,
but
I
it
liked
looks.
the animated show as a kid.
Well, I
animated
hate
show
you
was
too
nice.
then.
It was fun. Yeah, I already
Hey,
knew
you
that.
didn't you also like the animated show?
Yeah, of course I did.
Fucking Martian
I
Man. Looks cool.
like from a content point of view, I have become very disappointed in the DCU, and I think Marvel like whooped
The
their asses like
fucking
crazy.
Marvel stan.
No, I like good content, and DC
Yeah, that is
definitely
true.
doesn't make
Marvel
good content.
Or do you bro Marvel stan?
I'd be guilty of the same thing, sir.
See, again, I'm not saying I'm a big like DC movie fan or anything either. Like, I don't care, but
There is absolutely nothing you can compare between the two. Like, no offense to the DC fans out there. Like, I've not read the comics. I'm pretty sure Marvel and DC are a lot closer in the comics. I'm pretty sure the quality of both is really good. I heard a few
Yeah,
of the
there are
Batman
some
and Joker ones are like
crazy
insanely popular and
Yeah.
are the top
Yeah.
selling comics and all that. But you
Killing
gotta
Joke-
admit, dude, yeah, the Killing Joke, yeah. But God, you gotta admit it, dude. The MCU has like the DCU is not even in anywhere close.
MCU
Okay, they're out of the fucking water.
MCU did
Because-
feel far better. I think I remember MCU better than I do remember the DC
Disney ka
universe.
magic hai na.
I see.
Isliye.
Well, I mean, they had a whole Justice League movie under Zack Snyder, so it was supposed to be good. But first impression sort of
Wait, but people
made it
love
as
the director's
Snyder
cut,
cut.
right?
director's cut,
Snyder
yeah. But then
cut,
that
yeah.
came out like years later. The only thing
Because Zack Snyder, like, he abandoned, like, because his daughter, I forgot the details. Something happened to his daughter, right?
He also had a falling out with DC. I think
And
there was a
then-
fight
I
between
don't know,
DC
but
and
then
Zack
some
Snyder.
other director took over and made the film or something.
Yeah,
it was
but
really shit. I remember I was like sad when I saw
But
it.
I legit did not like any DC movie, I think.
And we went together for the first Suicide Squad, right? bro?
Yeah, we were so excited. We were like,
Because
holy
the-
shit,
when the
DC is
Jared
like
Leto one,
nice.
Totally fucking baited us with that.
Yeah,
trailer,
they
dude.
baited the
Holy
fuck out of
shit.
it. The whole movie was the trailer, basically.
Yeah.
basically.
God, freaking damn it. It
Why
was
are you
so
zooming
annoying.
in and out?
I don't know why I'm zooming in.
Like,
I will.
emphasizing on his emotions.
My phone has been going a little crazy nowadays, so that's probably why.
I think like most DC movies are very notorious for showing the whole plot in the trailer itself. Wonder Woman, especially. I think
No, that's okay.
I watched the
Show me the plot in the trailer, but at least make the movie worth my time. Like, really, like,
yeah.
at least make the movie an enjoyable non-shit thing to watch. Like even Wonder Woman was just like such a bad movie.
Bro, Wonder Woman.
I was like so bored. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to like it because of like Justice League, right? I've always been a fan of these
And
characters.
Wonder Woman, like I've read, I don't know a lot, but I've read a few comics. It's so much cooler. Like here is just not that cool, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Wonder
She
Woman
has
in
a
general is a
whole-
badass character. You really like
Yeah,
Wonder
yeah.
Woman in general because it's
And
the
I
way
used
she's
to love
written.
Wonder Woman in the animated show.
Exactly.
Remember when that was so fucking cool.
And I was really excited for the
they love
movie.
everyone.
And
Yeah.
no offense to Gal Gadot, but Gadot.
Edo.
I have no clue.
I don't know. Gal. But she did a
Gal.
good job. But she can't carry an entire freaking movie like that. I didn't even watch the second Wonder Woman movie. I was like, I'm done with
The
DC.
It's
Yeah.
pretty long apparently. Even I'm not gonna watch
A
it.
lot of people said it
1984?
sucked. So yeah. 1984. Is it actually 1984?
I don't know. I don't
Like,
think so.
I just
I'm
remember there was like a date tied to like WW some date with it. And
Big Brother is watching you. Wait, this will definitely work. This will definitely work. Big Brother is watching you.
my
oh my
god.
god.
Anyway,
He's the least threatening big brother of all
So at
time.
least zoom into your eye.
I'm just watching, right? I didn't say Big Brother is like hurting you. I just said watching. Anyway, DC, Audi is excited for the game, but Audi will play with
I don't think
his,
I'll ever play it, obviously.
his other
because
friends
If I play it,
who
it's going to fry my laptop straight up.
Audi will play with
But,
his other friends who will exist at some point,
Yes.
because Sid and I are definitely not playing a Suicide Squad
Suicide
game.
Squad
I
game.
don't
You
even
know
play
what? You know what?
games
The thing is,
nowadays.
I don't know about Sid, because Sid is like very flip floppity. Okay, like he, like
That
you
is
would,
true.
he'd be like, I hate all games. You know, I'm never going to play games in my life. And the next day he's like, oh, I checked out this game. It's so cool. I'm like halfway done with it. I'm like, what the fuck? When did you? What? What is going on? He doesn't like. He's just weird. He just randomly starts games. He just randomly hates them afterwards, and then he randomly quits them.
No,
So I don't know.
I don't play them because if I play them, I'll like
Get
basically
addicted.
Sucked
doing
into
that
the
all
world.
day. I
Yeah.
get addicted. That's why I stay out of it. But I do love playing games. And there are some
Abstinence is better
beautiful
than
games. Exactly.
quitting. I guess I don't know. I don't know the phrase fully.
On the topic of visuals, you should actually try out the Guardians of the Galaxy. Whenever you have time, just download.
Yeah, I know it won. I won an
purchase it.
award for it.
I
I'm
saw
not
that
like,
game.
it's
Guardians
not-
of
it's
the-
You
not-
know what game
I
I'm excited
hate-
for?
I hate the main.
Hogwarts one. The open world one, the Hogwarts,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah, I
Skyrim,
remember that,
like you're a
yeah.
wizard, you can go.
Mhm.
It reminds me of the Harry Potter games I used to play as a kid. They make
Well,
an open world
yes,
like
yeah, I remember
Hogwarts
that.
game.
Get
bro.
ready
You can
for
create your
ultimate
own
disappointment.
character.
It looked really cool.
Get ready for horrible
It's
disappointment.
gonna be.
What's that Harry Potter game we played already? The freaking Pokemon Go Harry Potter game. Wizards Unite. Holy
Oh,
shit! That
Wizards-
was
Wizards
supposed to
Unite,
be
yeah,
the
yeah,
next big thing, and oh my god, it was
It was,
painful to play.
it was one of their first games from the Wizarding World, the
Yeah,
competition, the Wizarding
ugh.
World. And
But this
it
one
was,
actually looks interesting.
it did.
Said Wizards
remember watching
Wizards
the
Unite
trailer a
looked
year back.
really interesting.
I don't know Wizards Unite.
It looked. It was hyped
Yeah,
up
but
for
it was
so
that
long.
fucking
There were like a
Pokemon
few.
Go type shit, right? So I had already lost
You
interest.
shut up. You were the
No.
one who was most addicted to Pokemon Go amongst us. You played it every day on your way to college on the bus. And you
And
got
then I
better
stopped.
Pokemon than us as well.
And then I got over it, and you kept playing for 2 years after me.
Yeah, but then you're like, hey, I was addicted to this game, but now I'm not interested in it, so I'll judge other people who are still
Yeah.
playing it.
I'm just done with that
Wanna
genre.
be Pokemon trainer?
Apparently, my opinions are an attack towards Brew for some reason.
No, your attacks are
Therapy.
attacks.
But
That's,
anyway,
that's literally how he phrases it. Okay, don't let him
I was
fool
just
anybody.
like,
He
I
comes
don't
to us.
care
He
about
comes to
that
us.
format
Okay,
anymore.
we open Pokemon Go, and he's like, "My God, you fuck still play that shitty game?
That's
Like,
a
come
lie.
on!" Oh,
That's a lie. Do you still play Pokemon Go, bro?
no, I don't actually.
That's a lie.
I don't even know if it's. I don't know. My phone is here, but I don't even know if it's installed on my phone actually.
Are you
I,
talking about your 5th
So-
account or your 10th account?
no, so the thing is, right? My Wizards Unite account and my Pokemon Go account, something happened between them, and I got logged out of
Oh,
one.
yeah, I remember.
And then I tried logging back in for a day, and then I never did it again. Since I think it was 2008, 19? I think it was 2019.
No, not even then. It was like 2020, I believe.
2020, we were all
Yeah,
at
it was
home.
still in
Adi.
the
You was
pandemic.
still you were still coming over when we stopped playing Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite. So it was
Even the
2019.
Wizards one is Niantic over.
Yeah, Niantic, yeah. What the hell has
That same
data
genre
for
of
that shit?
games is only made by Niantic. No
Also,
one
I heard
else
that
makes it.
Pokemon Go now requires you to take photos and videos, which is
What?
yeah, you have to like
That's
scan
weird.
shit and shit. So they're very weird. But anyway, back to this. The next game is it's still Suicide Squad,
Yeah, I just sent up like a couple of other images. But yeah, it's like
and it's still
essentially
Suicide
showing.
Squad.
I just wanted to comment on how good it looks because
Okay,
this was one of the couple of games that actually looked brilliant out there. Graphics wise, it looks really, really beautiful. But that is like a segue to what I want to talk about next. Matrix Awakens. This is the Matrix game that is supposed to come out in a couple of years, I think. And they just put out a demo
How does it look?
showcasing. It looks fucking incredible. This is supposed to be a showcase for the Unreal Engine 5,
Fucking hell.
the newest engine that was in development for like years now, but now it like looks really fucking good. The whole game was played on a PS5, I believe, PS5 or
Doesn't
Xbox.
look that good.
No, so like I only sent images, but like I really encourage both of you to watch a video on the demo itself, because there it really showcases how all the like the screen space
Bro,
reflections,
the picture looks pretty fucking good.
like the picture itself looks brilliant, but
Yeah.
then when you see the video itself,
Nah.
when
Have you
see the
seen
video
Dota
itself, it
2?
shows.
Have you seen
Irko
Dota
dikh
2?
raha
Have you
nahi
seen
hai.
the graphics? League of
Dota-
Legends? My God. Can you guys like
Fucking hell.
even
You compare fucking League of Legends to this shit.
Audi,
I feel sad
Audi-
if you
I, like
compare
I,
Dota
I
to
feel
this shit.
I would feel sad for Audi, but then I'm going to laugh at him instead because he's going to like really want to play all these games, and then the minimum system requirement is going to be 2 generations above his current everything. So
Bro, this is gonna fucking kill my
Hey,
PC.
I'm gonna play this
kill my
shit.
next PC probably.
I'm gonna play this shit.
Matrix? Yeah, if we can get it, sure, try it out.
True, get it. I wanna play that shit.
I think Unreal Engine 5 can be used on.
Get it and come over.
Oh my God, fucking hell.
I'm sorry, I have a very I don't think my laptop can run this at 60 FPS
I'm
looking at
asking
it.
nicely, okay? You
Yeah,
better
but look
do
at the
it.
freaking game, okay?
Hey,
I
I'm
need like a
requesting you as a
3090 or
friend.
something.
You better do it.
So even some ordinary gamers who has a 3090 on him, the game started running at like less than 30 frames per second because he started crashing into cars and shit. And the game is so heavily detailed that it is rendering out the movement of all the glass pieces that are being broken as the cars keep getting hit.
I'm sure it'll be optimized like much better after.
It'll probably, yeah, like this is just like a test demo to showcase not only the game but like Unreal Engine 5's capabilities right now. So there's even another image. Yeah, you're on the Keanu Reeves image. That's Keanu Reeves in the game itself. That's not a snippet from the movie. That's from the game.
That looks like
Yeah,
a screenshot from
exactly.
the movie.
I don't
exactly.
trust this one bit because this is how Cyberpunk got us.
Basically, so the second image where you can see
Hey,
Keanu Reeves'
Cyberpunk
actual
Keanu
face.
still looked like not like the real Keanu.
Yeah, he didn't look like.
Did
Did you
it was
see
a character.
Cyberpunk's Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, I did. It was still look
God.
like a character in the game.
No, I'm saying, did you
This
look at
looks
it in the
like-
game when the game released?
No, I didn't play the game. I was
Oh
excited
my
for
God,
it, but
it was
I didn't play.
the game. Yeah, how the fuck did you not play Cyberpunk? Like, yeah.
Exactly.
This is what I mean.
I-
It makes no
See, the
sense.
thing is,
Cyberpunk
I
is like
still want
Sid's
to.
jam. Like
I
Sid
still want
literally gets wet at the thought of anything Cyberpunk, and he didn't play the game.
No, so I'm waiting on the time when Cyberpunk is actually properly playable because
It is
apparently
it is
still a ton of
probably
bugs in
playable.
it.
No, what?
Yeah, people play it. You can still.
Yeah, you can play it.
already.
You can play
Yeah.
it very easily on whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
Time to purchase it. Yes.
Yes.
exactly. That's why I'm not doing it. Otherwise, I will be broke and just playing games here all day.
But that image, that's also Keanu Reeves, the real life Keanu Reeves, current day Keanu Reeves in Unreal Engine. They basically showcase,
Is
show a
this
video.
metahuman?
Yeah, I think they made it
Metahumans?
using
Yeah.
metahumans. They made this and the lady, I forgot her name, Casey Ann something. The other actor in Matrix. I forgot
Terrible
her name.
Audi. Sad.
Come in. Give me 1 second.
Sad.
Sad.
Carrie Ann Moss. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
I know.
Her face, her model was also made
but-
with metahumans, and they showed her and
But
Keanu
what
Reeves.
do you do in the What do you do in a Matrix game? Like, What
I
do
have
you
no
do?
idea. Like, so
Isn't-
essentially, like I think there are
You
like
try to
missions.
escape out of the matrix. I don't. What do you do?
Yeah, basically, I think they have missions that they have to like take from Morpheus or some shit. In the demo, they don't really show a set end or beginning of anything. They just throw you into the world and like, okay, take the car, drive around, like push to the limits if you want. But
So
then there's not really
Strange.
much.
Like, are you part of the simulation? Like in the
Yeah,
beginning, and do you have to like? I
in
don't
the demo, at
understand.
least you're a part of the simulation because you can't really run into people. Essentially, you can't crash into people. You can't really kill people, so to speak. But you can kill the agents that chase you, however,
Then the agents
and
come after
they
you later on, and
and
you
the
fight
agents
the
chase you. Yeah.
agents.
And there is even a part in the whole demo where the agents are chasing you for like a good 10 minutes or so, and they are just crashing into cars and shit. You have to shoot cars, you have to shoot windows and all. All of that is being rendered real time. There are smoke and explosions and fire all being rendered real time. Glass shards being rendered real time. Everything looks phenomenal. I wouldn't say it looks movie like. I wouldn't say it looks real, like real life itself, but it is probably the best looking visuals out there so far right now.
Better
Like just
than
this
Monkey King.
better than
Monkey King, Black Myth.
I think
No
Black
way.
Myth looks more like Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Black
but that
Myth
looks
looks more like Dark
beautiful.
Souls. It looks beautiful, but then
It looks
it's
better than
still
Dark Souls.
it looks better than Dark Souls clearly, but
Yeah.
then it still doesn't match up to what these guys have managed. I don't think so. Like the I think so. The thing is, the
Big
one thing I was
claims
looking
from
out
the
for
oddster.
was hair. Hair looks odd on certain cases, and even in Black Myth, hair can look slightly off on certain characters. There was like one big dog in Black Myth, and that had very odd looking hair, but it still looked very natural in comparison. But then if you look here in this demo, and if you look in the Keanu Reeves face image, then you can see that his hair is pretty much natural. It still feels odd when you look at it. I will say that much. But then it's as natural as it can get because hair is a very hard thing to manage in 3D as is, and many people try to work around hair. But this is like properly generated particle effects hair, like as good as hair can get, and this was all rendered real time as well. So that's why like I just wanted to like talk about this because the performance looks mind blowing. I saw the video and I
I
was
mean,
just
the
floored with that
visuals
shit.
are mind blowing. The performance is probably going to give you a heart attack.
I mean, yeah, like our PCs definitely. I don't even think your PC will be able to handle this shit on 60 frames
We'll
easily.
find out.
You'll find out. Yeah,
Won't we?
Okay, you know what? Couple of years is a long time because the Nvidia 4090 is rumored to be double the power of the. It's supposed to double the CUDA cores, almost double of the 1390, and it's supposed to be much better at
Which
literally
studio
everything.
is making this game?
Bit
I
Studio.
don't. The game I don't remember.
Uh,
I don't think
But
they
yeah,
ever
but do you
Bethesda.
think? But see, when is the one you had? What 14? What? Which
Yeah,
one did you
the
just say?
4090 is supposed to come out next year and is going to be double the price of the 3090.
Do you
And
think
right
these
now,
guys have access to it, like?
no, of course not. They don't have access to it. There's no thing. It's not even like he can't even make it right now because of the production being at 100% in all the fabs. But the 3090 right now in India sells for 5 lakhs.
Ooh, mommy.
Ooh.
So if the 4090 is going to be double and we are still going to have a shortage, we're looking at 10 lakhs for a GPU.
That's more than all our net worth combined.
I don't think I'll earn that much in life at this point, dude. Holy shit.
Okay, so
Like people in America
Take our
think
net worths, combine it, double it, triple it, it's still won't
yeah.
get up.
Like people in the US are like, I have to pay $1,400 for a GPU. I'm like, dude, we have to pay like $5,000 for a GPU. You can get an NVIDIA Quadro with that, okay? And the NVIDIA Quadro is meant for like 3D rendering. It's meant for rendering large scenes, and it
meant for
has
companies, right?
and it has no. You can buy it as a consumer as well.
Okay.
And it has like some freaking 40 GB of RAM just to render all this shit. And that costs like $5,000 to $8,000 for them. And here we're like $1,390, $5,000. Yay!
So apparently the game was made as an experience, as a UE5 experience. It's not supposed to be a proper game. It was just made to showcase the performance of the Unreal
It's
5.
not
Unreal Engine
going to
5.
be an actual game.
I hope it's an actual game. It looks like it has potential to be an actual game. it was made very sloppily. I will say that much, because there were certain points in the demo where certain buildings sort of clipped weirdly, like certain like if you try looking through a window, you can see that there's depth, but then if you go onto the other side of the window, it shows a completely different room inside over there. One side will look like a shop, the other side on the other side look like a restaurant sort of thing on the same location. So it looks very sloppily made, but I think it was just made
I'm
for
very confused. So you look at the window.
beautiful,
You
फिर
look-
बोलता है sloppily,
You
पहले
look
बोलता है
once
game,
again.
नहीं
You're
game.
saying you look from one side of the window and it's a shop, and then you look from the other side of the window. Of course, it's going to be different. You're looking at two different sides of a window.
No, it's like a corner. It's like a corner shop essentially. So it's like both windows should show the same shop essentially.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at one window, it'll be like a red restaurant sort of decor, and the other window will be like a white sort of convenience
Okay, now
store decor.
on to Sid's confusion. I guess my confusion has been
So
solved.
like I thought it was a demo for an actual game, but then the only thing I'm saying that looks good is the rendering, the visuals. Everything looks generally natural, but then as far as base modeling goes, I think they just kind of took a liberty with that and like, just make whatever, and just what we have to really showcase is the texturing, the high quality of texture, the high quality of lighting and all that. So they didn't really look too far into that. I don't know, but then this was just a demonstration to show the capabilities of Unreal Engine 5. Hopefully they make it into a game. I wish they did, because it actually looks really good.
Well,
Oh, random otaku is here. I'm in my grandma's house, so I won't be in streams this week. Me neither.
works.
Jack Nenemis on Reddit says nobody wanna hear your accent. Play the damn demo. I wish I could.
We're not going to play the demo, but
You can only play it on Xbox One, but
Gotta hear our accent, bitch.
yeah, like I don't get it. Like
Listen to our voices, bitch.
you can just go watch the demo, right? If you don't want to listen to
also
us, you
true, yeah.
can go watch the fucking demo. Like I don't get the racism
there are
for
many
no reason,
YouTubers
but
that
sure.
make no commentary playthroughs.
He tried.
He tried, yeah. You tried to be
I
racist.
give it like a 0.5 out of 10, like quite
Yeah.
low effort, like
Very low effort.
sad, like pretty
Like
sad,
come on,
yeah.
you need to be
Try
more
again.
creative with your racism.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Gonna get
accent
us.
really attacking Indians for their accent is like low hanging fruit. You're just sad. Anyway, there are a couple of other things. Yeah, that's true. There are some other things at the Game Awards. So
Elden Ring.
yeah, Sid, guess what? Guess what Elden Ring won this year and last year? Guess the award it won.
Wait, is it even out yet?
No.
It's not.
Why
It's
the
the
fuck
most
is it winning
stupidest.
award?
It
It's
won
the
the
most
most
stupidest award in the
anticipated
video
game
game
award
Oh my
twice
God.
in a row.
I don't
There
care
is
about
so
awards,
much
dude.
hype built around it. I don't know why they actually have such a slot called the most anticipated game. It seems like such a
And the games are like basically the same.
Why do they
Consolation
have
thing to
award
offer.
shows?
They're basically the same for the last year and this year's list are basically the freaking same.
essentially, yeah. I mean, not much has really changed as far as releases go, because we had like 2 whole years in COVID, so everything kind of got shut down.
Hey, that's no longer an excuse. Everything is going on really well. It just takes a long time to build the game, but I just think
the last year basically ported onto this year as well, because
yeah, but
everything
no, I
was
just think
halted.
Elden Ring is going to be a huge disappointment after the hype it's getting. Because like winning awards for being the most anticipated game, like oh my god, people are going to be so pissed when it comes out. Sid's bored, but yeah,
How did you know?
doesn't
How do you
take a
know?
genius, Sid.
Yes.
And It Takes Two won the best co-op game award, and it also won the
that is, I think,
game
well
of the year award. Like it was the game of the year. It
That
Takes
was
Two.
pretty fun. Yeah, as much as I saw.
So,
So, like,
from what I read, the visuals are beautiful, and like it's a very charming game, and it's a very it's like very immersive game. But apparently, the story or what is supposed to be the story really sucks. And I've been going through I went through a little review of it, and there's a lot of people who are agreeing on the same thing, which is supposed to be like you're supposed to be like a couple who's like trying to get back together or some shit. And a lot of
the
that's what
story
I
is
got.
basically
I
And
saw the
apparently-
beginning.
apparently kids of
like-
divorced parents say it's like the worst thing ever made.
so it's like a
Well.
couple that wants to. It's a couple
Also,
that keeps
sorry,
fighting
Audie,
a
just
lot.
one sec. I have to put an eye drop for my dog. I shall just be right back. Audie, make your point. I'll be back by that time, hopefully. It's a time thing. Sorry, I just have to.
Yes. So it's basically like a. You've seen It Takes Two. Now you've seen the whole.
Yeah,
You've seen the
yeah,
gameplay, right?
I saw the beginning of like a little, like, just a few
I think
levels in the beginning,
yeah,
but yeah, that's it.
I was very much interested in the whole game itself.
We
I
were
don't
gonna
like.
play it,
We were going to play it, but then
but then we got divorced.
My fucking God.
What?
Well, works, I guess. But
But yes.
I think like all the content creators that I do watch have at least played this game once, because all of them were really taken by this
Hey,
game and they
back
kind
before
of
the
took their
point
friends.
ended.
Well, I haven't even started it technically. I sort of diverted away from it.
See,
It deserves the award it got. But yeah, like you said, the story kind of sucks. It is basically like a couple that keeps fighting a lot, and their kid is kind of caught in the middle of it all. And the kid basically tries to hide away and is like crying and shit. Like, oh,
the kid is trying to get them back together.
she's trying to get them back together with these two dolls. Basically, there's two dolls of her parents.
No,
And
so
she keeps
this
playing with them.
thing is supposed to be that the parents become the dolls.
Yeah, so like the kid apparently was like, I wish they got back together, and a tear falls onto the dolls, and their souls sort of get transmitted into the dolls itself. So now they have to find a way to sort of console her and get their bodies back. And the whole game is like the process of them.
And they have they have to like work
going through
together, and then
different
they
biomes,
fight,
yeah.
and they have to work together, and that's why It Takes Two.
But the game itself is really popular because it uses like all the game mechanics that are out there right now. It like takes a RPG stance, it takes this thing shooter stance, it takes a dual stance, it takes like a 2D style sort of 2D scroller stance, like all sorts of games basically piled into one game, and that's probably why I thought it was really interesting.
Also, audio
It's the co-op
interestingly,
platformer, right?
Valheim didn't win this time. What are your thoughts
Did it win the
on
last time? I didn't
Valheim
know it
not
won the
winning?
last time.
Valheim
What
came
the
out
fuck
this
is
year.
Valheim?
Valheim
What's
is like it's like a builder sort of game where
It's
you
the shit you play where there are trolls and
Yeah,
you build
yeah,
bridges
yeah,
all
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
That shit game.
Yeah, the game that looked like, I don't know,
Holy
freaking.
shit, that's
it looked like dog.
So
and wild
apparently it's a
laptop to them.
really, really popular game and everybody loves it.
Yeah, it is a very
So
very fun
basically,
game.
since
It's
the
like
game's good, it's just that we saw Audi play it and we were like, nah, fuck this.
No, he was literally building a bridge all fucking day. I'm like, what the
Hey, I
fuck?
like
Just
to
play
build
Minecraft
random
if you want to
shit.
build shit,
Listen, Audi once showed me Fortnite, and he didn't show me any of the shooting stuff, and he just showed me the build.
Fortnite?
Audi used to play Fortnite a lot.
Not a lot. I just played
A lot. He used to
couple
play
of
it a
weeks or
lot.
so.
Don't listen to him. He used to play it a lot.
Hey,
And he never
I didn't used to
showed
play
me
a lot.
that you could shoot people. Okay. He was just like, look at this. I'm building steps and running up the sky. And then he's like, I'm building a house over here to sit in. And I'm like, I thought Fortnite was like a shooter or something. He's like, yeah, you can shoot people.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
yeah,
the,
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you
Opposite.
doing? He's like,
I
I build.
I like the building
remember,
aspect.
I remembered something that Sylvanus said, based on Fortnite. He's like, yo, you're trying to shoot a boy and he builds the whole city of Ba Sing Se in front of your ass.
Basically,
Fucking hilarious.
God freaking damn
basically
it.
fucking shoot one bullet and the motherfucker builds Taj Mahal in front of you.
Yeah, sorry, you made an Indian version of that joke. Nice one.
My God.
But
I'm kidding, but yeah, I could never get into Fortnite.
Yeah.
yeah, people really like it because it's it's like a co-op sort of builder game. Minecraft is also in a similar light, but I think people just enjoyed the challenge that they got in Valheim as well. I don't know why it got that much popularity, but it was really popular for a while.
Yes, let's get to
Did
the
it
question.
won
Which
an
game
award?
won?
It Takes Two.
Already told
You already
you.
said
Yeah.
it.
It Takes Two won most of the
Yeah,
awards.
yeah,
It
it
Takes Two
won.
won
Oh,
Best
wow.
Game of the Year.
Oh no, we had someone in our chat who said, hi, I'm from Spain, and we didn't see it on Twitch. I'm sorry
Como
if you're still
estas?
there. Oh no, they're
Hola.
not there. They're not there, but
Oh shit, I take it back.
yes, they were there at 10:05 and 10:06, so 5 minutes after we started. Oh my God, we really suck at this, don't we? Anyway,
Audi.
Yes. I was doing YouTube and Reddit.
Wait, this from Twitch?
yeah, that's from Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sid.
I only YouTube. Sorry, my PC too old, bro.
Anyway,
Advanced
I have the
computer
same
system,
PC.
Hacker system Pro, Intel, XDR,
Anyway.
NVIDIA 2D.
anyway, yeah.
Yes.
I said this thing won. It Takes Two won.
Cool.
So,
Good shit. Continue. Move on.
my God.
Well, yes, bro, you have some stories to tell today, I hear.
Yes, I do. But I just wanted to check one more thing because
One more thing.
oh my God, I knew Sid was going to say that.
Amazing show, by the way. People who haven't seen Jackie Chan. What is it
That's
called?
why Elden Ring. Don't forget to check it out.
Jackie Chan what? What is it called?
Jackie Chan.
Strikes again.
No, what
No,
the fuck?
dude. What are you saying,
fucking
Audi?
know.
What was the show we saw as Jackie Chan?
Oh my God.
Fuck. Adventures. Jackie Chan Adventures.
It's just called Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing
the
show.
freaking talismans
Loved
and
it
shit.
as a
Remember that.
kid.
Yeah.
Loved
Was it the
everything about
animated
it. Pretty
show?
cool. Check it. Yeah.
So,
You never saw it?
Artie's
Oh,
never.
yeah, I remember this.
I didn't play the PS2 game. Like that's why I wanted to get a PS2 in the first place. I wanted to get a PS2 to play the Jackie Chan series,
I
the
did
Jackie
play. It
Chan
was
game.
pretty cool.
I didn't even know they had a game.
So best game direction was won by Deathloop. I don't know this game. Do you guys know this game?
No,
I do
never
know the
heard.
game. Deathloop is it's basically a 1v1 duel sort of game. Like
Because
you and another person play against each other. And you
Deathloop
sort of-
won both best game direction and best art direction.
Yeah, so the art style does look good. It's very similar to Dishonored.
It's
If I had to
Bethesda.
come, Bethesda, yeah.
It's PS5 exclusive.
Is it a PS5? I don't think so.
Like
I mean,
it.
Bethesda is now owned by Microsoft, so I'm pretty sure it's on PC as well. But it's basically a dueling game. Two players are fighting it out against each other. They kind of have to kill each other, and they're thrown into a world filled with random enemies, random obstacles, and they have to kind of make their way against each other. And it's a very simple game if you think about it, but the story was also really good from what I remember. People who actually play the game actually enjoy the story. Multiplayer was not its strongest suit, but I can see why it got best direction.
And there was collapse from Dota Adi. He was in the list of the best esports athletes, and Simple won it. If you guys know Simple. So did you switch off your video?
Simple.
Yeah, just for fun.
Oh my God! Don't do that because it shows how fucked our actual layout is. God. And Navi won the best esports team for CS:GO.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, they're still very popular in CS:GO. I'm
Oh
surprised.
my God. And Team Spirit didn't win it in Dota 2, even though they became the best earners. And the best esports event became the 2021 League Worlds Championship.
Makes sense. TI was not exactly up to par, so to
Yeah.
speak. So,
Well,
but in general, it doesn't really
Well,
win
TI
against the
scripted
leagues.
anyway, it's fine. And also,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that God of War Ragnarok didn't
Win
God
the
of
most
War Ragnarok
anticipated
didn't
game.
get the most anticipated, yeah. And finally, I also wanted to say, I wanted to know what Sid thinks of this. Sid, do you know which the best mobile game was?
Fucking Clash Royale, wasn't it?
No!
Oh, okay, good.
Clash
My
of
God.
Clans.
No.
Clash of Clans?
No, Genshin Impact.
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking God, of course. I forgot about the existence of that game.
It's popular. It's popular even now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like it has a dying audience. So to speak.
People
Yeah,
still play it.
they got a since they won the best mobile game award, they're giving away some free stuff to all the players who join
Yeah.
Genshin Impact if you want to get some free stuff. But yeah,
1,600 gems or some shit.
that's the game awards news. Sid is like, look at these gamers, screw these guys. Anyway,
Look at these fucking gamers.
I'll go to this. I'll go to the Seawoods Grand Central one first. Okay, so this is a mall in our area
Very
where
far from where we live.
yeah,
Very far, yeah.
Sid from Uzbekistan and me from Mumbai. We go here regularly.
Yeah.
And Sid and Audi, actually, both of you, we went to this mall recently and we had to show that we were double vaccinated before we entered. Remember?
Audi? No, it was only both of us.
No,
who went recently.
remember 4 of us went.
Oh, yeah, okay.
At that time, we had to show that we were double vaccinated, right, Audi? So I
I
was
know what you're
I was
talking
on
about.
my way to my girlfriend's house, and I decided to meet Sid outside this mall to go to a cafe to talk about something. And then I really had to pee, so I wanted to go into the mall. So I got my vaccination certificate ready, and I was like, "Here you go, I'm vaccinated. Let me enter." And they were like, show me ID proof. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you just say, show me ID proof? Then he's like, yeah, how do I know it's yours? I'm like, God fucking damn. And I wasn't
Makes
carrying
sense,
my
dude.
wallet.
A lot of people just show random people
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So I wasn't carrying my wallet or anything. So I had to go look for a digital version of my ID proof. And Sid had to do the same. And we both had to wait again for a few more people to go in, and then we show it and
I
go in.
found mine in like 2 seconds, but
Yeah, it
Bruce
took me a
went
while.
like
Holy
an
shit.
hour.
I was
How
looking
did
through
you
my
not
Google
carry your
Drive,
Aadhaar
not
card
there.
only?
I was looking through my Dropbox. I haven't used Dropbox in like 6 years. Look through my Dropbox, not
He's like
there.
trying to hold his fucking pee, and he's just standing
Yeah.
there while the guy's not letting him in. And we were there for like 20 minutes or some shit, I think. And he's like, "Is it really worth it to hold my pee that long?"
I see. You went that route. Huh? I
Just
didn't
to go
expect you
there.
to go that route.
And do you know why they started doing that, Sid?
Why?
Because this mall, Seawood's Grand Central. So I was telling Adochi about this incident, and he told me about this article he read that Seawood's Grand Central was slapped a huge fine because they were not following COVID protocols. They were not following the correct protocols to let people in.
They
And
did it to
because
a lot
of-
of malls.
The fine?
Yeah, they did to a lot of
Oh,
malls.
so Seawood's Grand Central was one of those malls, and because they got fined, they were like, okay, it's time to ask people for ID proof.
ID, yeah. Because I went to Geo World Drive that day, that mall.
Yeah.
They asked for ID proof instantly.
Makes sense.
Just wanted
I
to
didn't
pee.
think they'd crack down on
And
this, but goddamn.
he just wanted to pee. Poor guy.
Anyway.
Oh, pee.
And also, like, remember we went to so the urinals, right, Audi? They have like one alternate
Yeah,
urinal.
the alternative this thing, yeah.
I was saying to Brian, why the fuck do you need to have an alternate urinal close? Like, men, when we pee, we always skip one. It's like weird to stand next to another.
Yeah, that
dude
is
when
true.
he's peeing.
Yeah.
So automatically we always skip one when we are peeing. So you don't need to like block it, like we always do it.
I don't do that. I just stand next to the person and I'm like,
No, you fucking don't.
We gotta stay close to each other, be snug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same
The
one
boys
if
stay
possible.
together. Yes.
Yeah, just use the share.
Yeah.
Share one.
Why
Yeah.
waste water?
Like,
Where is the most beautiful urinal you've peed in?
okay, you know what? We're not gonna talk about that because I have another
No, I
beautiful
have something
story
to
over
say.
here.
No.
What you have
Fuck
over
you.
here is a pasta
No,
machine.
Wait. Which is the most beautiful urinal you've
An odd question, I will say
Because
that.
I have a very beautiful.
I don't know. It's just
No,
like,
no,
is
no,
it,
no, no.
are we going to say something and then you're going to be like, yo, mama, or something? I don't know.
No, so I was when I went
This is
to
like some
Ladakh,
weird fucked up
in
joke.
the Himalayas.
Okay.
There was this urinal where it was just like a short wall and people looking at like all the Himalayas and up from there, from the highest like roads. I was just being there and had like the most beautiful view ever in Ladakh. So
Yeah,
I was
how do we
asking,
exactly compare to that?
have you
Again?
peed in a more beautiful place than I?
That isn't even a urinal at that point. That is like a place
Okay,
to pee. That's it.
this isn't the best one, okay? But after what happened, it felt like the best one. I had gone for a trip with my college, okay? And we had a bus and we had to stop at one of these petrol pumps and people were, the guide was like, yo, just go pee here if you want because we got like a 6-hour trip ahead of us. So I was almost the first one to go to the bathroom. And then this one dude just rushed ahead of me because he seemed to have some troubles. And then
I
he
see.
comes out and I walk in and it was already fucking terrible. Like Indian petrol pump bathrooms are like horrible.
Oh
and
my god! Fuck.
and this
no.
guy had
You can say that it
and
hurts
this guy
to
had
say.
explosive diarrhea inside
Oh
that
my
and didn't clean it up. So I walk in. I turn around and walk out trying not to puke. I shit you not, I was legit about to puke
I
over
shit
there.
you not.
And then I turn, I walk away. Okay, I tell other people not to go in, but of course, like Audi, they just have to experience it for themselves. They came running out coughing as well.
See,
And then
and like Bruce saying that because just to stop you for a second,
Yes.
like whenever you enter like a highway like restroom, you feel like puking because of the smell anyways.
that's true.
Without
Right?
having to.
So how much
Yeah.
worse was it?
It was
to
much
continue
worse. It was much
compared to
fucking
that?
worse.
Yeah.
And after that, like three of us were like, we just want to pee. And there was this like little wall, and then there were like 2 separations. So it's meant to be a urinal, except
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
completely out in the open. I was like, this is the best fucking pee I've ever had in my life. Thank fuck, I didn't have to go into that horrible
Yeah.
bathroom.
Oh my god.
Public restaurants. I'm telling you, India is just like freaking terrible. Anyway, Jumping from that into food. Great.
Yes.
I forgot he hasn't told his most beautiful.
I don't think I've ever
story.
had any open air experiences like the way you both have had.
I don't think you want to.
I think you know what? I do have a
You
similar
don't want
experience on a houseboat, however, in Srinagar.
Peed in the water.
Yeah, basically
Oh my
there was
God.
no water in the toilet at the time.
He went and peed off of the boat into the beautiful lake over there.
We kind of had to. We couldn't pee on the streets. There were cops patrolling the whole area. Like we legit couldn't do jack shit.
If the cops patrolling the area, they should just spot your ass over there. My fucking
Yeah.
god.
Well,
Jeez, because
Couldn't
of people
really
like
help it
Audi,
at the
there are
time.
waters are shit, you know.
I know, right?
Hmm.
My god.
Fucking peeing over there and shit.
Yes,
Anyways.
yes.
Oh man,
One
I
guy
just wanted
pees
to
into the
talk
fucking
about my
Himalayas
noodle
and the
You
other
machine.
guy
pee in
pees out
public? What are you talking
into
about?
the open,
You
but yeah,
pee in
sure.
public.
Uh-huh.
Hey, at least we didn't pee directly into a lake, asshole.
Yeah, I've never peed into a
You
fucking
peed
lake,
onto the
Audi.
Himalayas, Sid. You peed literally on
In a
But
the
those
Himalayas.
were
urinal.
those were
That is
urinals,
not a
yeah.
urinal. That is just a hole going straight down to the
No,
fucking Himalayas.
there was like two side walls and a
Ah,
short
yeah,
wall.
yes,
in
sure.
Exactly, yes. That's a urinal, Audi. That's what
That counts like a
urinals look
urinal
like.
in such places, yeah.
You're literally in a place where there's no civilization. That's what a
I'm
fucking
trying to
urinal
think of
is.
a view,
Not a
like,
fucking
there's
lake.
no view around in my experiences.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had a good fucking view when you were like standing on a boat and peeing into the fucking
Yeah,
lake. Like,
exactly.
yes, I can feel the
Staring off into the
breeze on my
distance, yes.
privates. Anyway,
Hmm.
noodle machine.
Noodle
Ah.
machine.
Yes. Is it the
So basically, a long time ago, when Sid went to
long
Singapore
time. Shit,
and
copyright,
he
can't
came
say.
back. My God, Mukashi. When Sid went to Singapore and came back, we really got into ramen, and I was. So I like to cook, and I was
after watching Ivan Ramen Chef's Table.
yeah, and David Chang, of course.
Yes.
So we really wanted to make ramen, and I was making noodles by hand. I was cutting them. I got really tired of that because it did not come out the way I wanted it to. Then I got some Indian alternatives to a noodle machine. We had this thing that you can press, which they use for snacks and stuff like that. I tried that, didn't work. I had to end up hand cutting it. And then my dad finally was like, you know what, just take the noodle machine. It's like better than freaking. Okay, actually, I asked for it. But yeah, he was like, yeah, just take it. It's better than looking
And I
at
was
you.
like, oh, I see you working every day. Take this machine, son.
Well, it was more like, Dad, can I have a noodle machine? He's like, yeah, just take it. I'm like annoyed with your random experiments and fucking up everything in the house. So I was like, yes, thank you very much. And I get this. And I didn't use it much in the last year. Like, we used it extensively in the first 2 years that we got
A
it.
lot.
Almost
Yeah.
every freaking day. And I didn't use it much in the last year because, well, my family doesn't really eat noodles. I'm the only one, and my cousin and my sister both moved out, so they were used to occasionally eat it, but they're not there. So I barely used to make noodles for myself, and it rusted. Okay, the noodle cutter
Hey.
rusted.
With the blades, like
Yeah,
The top
Oh.
part, essentially.
yeah. So if you look at the image, you have this image is like completely fucking wrong. By the way, this is like the first fucking image. Okay, so
How
the
about you
basic.
get images yourself next time.
How about
handle
use
is-
your
the handle
freaking
is in the wrong
brains?
place.
That's not where the
Fucking
noodles
lazy
come
ass.
out from. You know this.
I'm sorry you can't do your own fucking work. Get
Oh
your
my
own images.
god. Anyway, yeah, the noodles are not supposed to come out from that part. That part is supposed to be for rolling the dough, and the noodles are supposed to come out from the other part where you can see the sharp little cutters. And god freaking damn it, the cutter became rusted. Now here's the thing: the thin noodle cutter, the ramen noodle cutter, as we used it, that got rusted, and the longer one, the linguine one, didn't get rusted at all.
So that's still there then.
That's still there, but
Because you
I
never
was
used?
no, it was
It
used,
was
but
wet
then
and you didn't dry it and you kept it.
I
That's why it
did dry it. I checked. I double checked. I made sure. Okay. Now here's the weird part. And you know what I do? I take. I had one of the use and throw cloths. I used to use those and run it
Yeah,
through
I
that
remember-
to
I
make sure it was all
remember, yeah.
dry. And
Just to make noodles out of those cloths.
yeah, and I used to make sure that everything was dry. Okay. So I have no idea how it happened, but it happened. Okay. And there are like a few pieces of rust just falling into the the dough stretcher, and I had to clean it all out. Okay, that got clean. I made some noodles, made some dough, put it into the noodle cutter, just to keep it fresh, to remove all the rust and throw away that dough and then use it again. And then I hear a crack sound, and a piece comes out.
Oh my god!
I was like, holy shit! Okay, I fucked it up. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? It's fine. So it's just a little piece. It's just a little thing. It doesn't matter. I throw it. Just don't look at it again.
Oh my
and then I freaking
God, this genius.
And then I put it in again. And then I realized that the thing that I just threw without looking back at it was the thing that actually makes the cut noodles come out. So now my dough was just going in a circle in the cutter.
I see.
It just wrapped
Genius.
all around the cutter. No way to remove it. It's still there, just like that.
Out of everyone, I expected you, the last person I thought would just throw a random mechanical part that comes out of a machine.
It literally got rusted and broke. I can't put it back, even if I wanted to. I do want to, but I can't put it back.
Like, even so, at least take a nice
one, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
as long as I don't mind cutting it next to literal rot. And that's not even the worst part. So I was talking to my dad. I was like, "Yo, listen, we need to throw out the noodle machine before the thing like gets maggots or something. I don't know." He was like, "Yeah."
What the fuck?
He was like, "Yeah, okay, it makes sense, but why do you want to throw it away? Why can't we just replace that part?" I was like, "See, we can, but then I don't know how much I'm really going to use it, and I don't want it to rust again." He's like, "Yeah, okay, we'll figure it out, but it was an expensive machine, so let's not throw it without trying to fix it at least." I'm like, "What are you talking about, Dad?" I was like, $1,700, and compare that to like US dollars.
Right?
That's like what? That's how much is it?
It was 7K.
Yeah, that's what I forgot. It was 7K.
Fucking.
So it was. I thought it was 1,700 because I'm looking at Amazon and it said 1,700 rupees, and then my dad's like, no, it was above 5K. I'm like, no fucking way. It says 1,700 right here. And he's like, yeah, look at this brand, Imperia. Just check it out. I look at it. I'm like,
yeah, that was fucking expensive. I was like, yeah, there was like an investment in your future, which.
What do you mean investment in my future? It was an investment for me to make fucking food for everybody. That's picking it. But it lasts. You must admit that
was some good food.
Yeah, you must admit that it really did serve its purpose, even if it was 7,000 rupees. And again, it's not 7,000 bucks, it's 7,000 rupees. It's not dollars or anything. I don't have that much money.
Which is still expensive, okay?
It's still expensive, but...
For you dollarinos out there.
But
around $60, right?
Yeah.
No, not even 60. A little over 60. 80-ish dollars, yeah.
No, it's like $100.
Around,
oh,
yeah.
shit. More than 100.
No, it's less than 100 because $1 is 74 rupees.
Oh, damn, it fucking increased.
So basically, it's $100, and that's pretty expensive for a pasta machine. So I need to figure out how to freaking replace the cutter.
It was stainless steel, right?
It is stainless steel.
It's stainless cam.
Is it like one of those fucking stainless steel scales that say they're stainless steel, but then like a year later it's like covered in rust?
I looked it up, and the best thing I could figure out is that stainless steel it can still get rust. It's just harder.
If it's in Kharghar, it can get rusted no matter what it is.
No, apparently stainless steel does rust. It's just take longer than iron.
It takes longer to oxidize.
It's fucking sad.
Well,
I can't make noodles even if I want to anymore. Unless I want to make linguine. I don't want to fucking make linguine. And the thing is, I wanted to make ramen. Okay, that's why I even made the dough. That's why I even took out the noodle machine, because after a long time, I was like, yes, I get to make ramen. My broth is like happening. There's like 8 hours. Okay, I'm like nicely making the broth, all the vegetables inside, different vegetables at different times. Everything's cooking perfectly. I make a nice sare, put the miso, make sure everything is like, just marinating in the miso, the onions, the garlic, and then I take out the noodle machine, and I'm like, God,
and the fucker didn't invite us, already.
I know, right?
Yeah, of course I did. The sister was like, yo, make ramen for me.
Make for a sister, huh? We fucking call him, he won't invite us.
You're not allowed into my house because
you're supposed to come here and make it.
I'm not going to come to your house with a noodle machine and make you ramen.
Oh, why?
Also, you'll make me clean the whole thing in your house and I'll fucking die.
Yeah, so?
Wow.
You expected remorse.
But God
Yeah, I just
freaking
want
damn
the
it.
ramen.
I just wanted ramen as well, Sid. Unfortunately, I didn't get it.
True. By the way, Mickey officially hates spicy shin.
How could anyone
Why?
hate spicy shit?
He said it doesn't have any taste. It's just spicy. I don't like it.
You could probably say that for like the 3x spicy or the 2x spicy, but
Yeah.
But that like kills your
Shin?
tongue in the process, so it makes sense that you
Like I
wouldn't
made
taste
him some in
anything.
the morning. He ate like a little, and he's like, "Nah, I don't like this anymore. I can't have it."
oh, the super spicy shit.
Yes.
Hmm. That had
I like the normal
taste,
shin
but
way more than it. Yeah, I know. Like
Well,
I would rather
the
have
super
normal
spicy shin is like pretty much
Yeah.
just spice.
It's just spice. Yeah.
Is it?
So
Hmm.
even I would much rather have like the normal shin than have like the super spicy one.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
Because the shin flavor doesn't come, that beautiful
Yeah.
flavor that
Doesn't
shin
the
has.
super spicy shin still have the same powder flavor?
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
It's more
It
of
has its
a
own-
spicy chili, ground chili
Like the
powder
thing
type
is, usually
flavor.
when at least I cook it, I add a lot of other stuff to it, so there is
Mm-hmm.
some flavor. But Mickey had it like just like with nothing.
As is
What do you add to it?
Had a lot of like
sriracha,
vegetables,
soy sauce, Shaoxing wine,
soy
vegetables,
sauce, yeah, all that stuff. Some shrooms in there,
some negi, some mushrooms. Maybe
Now I have to do the same thing if I want to enjoy some freaking ramen. Can't make my own noodles.
what are you gonna do? Are you
You're
gonna
not gonna
be
use it
cutting your
anymore?
own noodles?
I will. I
Or are
just
you
have to,
just
I just
gonna
have to
settle for
get the
linguine?
noodle cutter. If I get the noodle cutter, I can
No, but
replace
you're
the
not
whole
gonna
Also
thing.
use the
some comfort.
linguine thing.
What am I going to do with only the linguine thing? I don't give a shit. I don't make that much pasta.
Hey,
Vegan
come make
pasta.
me. I want.
What the fuck do you want? Like what
Linguine carbonara.
See,
just cut it
just
by
a
hand.
form of noodle. It's just a noodle. You can make
Just
anything out of
just
noodle.
cut it by
That
hand.
is true.
No, why should I cut it if you have a machine? You can just come and do it.
Yeah,
for
but
me.
the width and the length of the noodle also matters when you're eating freaking noodles.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and the width of the linguine for ramen is just a little.
We are not making ramen with it. We make something else.
I want to make a ramen.
How much does the cutter come for? You said the cutter was the expensive bit of it, right? The machine
No,
itself
हजार
was
का,
the
4,000
machine
का होगा.
is the machine is expensive, but you could get a lot of you can get a lot of add-ons. A lot of people don't know this, but if you have $100 to spare, you can get a noodle machine which can help you make dough for anything in general. Okay, it's not just about noodle dough; it can be for literally anything that needs to be kneaded, and you can save your arm the
Needed.
extra pain because you have to go vroom, vroom, vroom instead of going tug, tug, tug. And well,
basically.
you can get like different cutters for it. So I had a thin noodle cutter and a linguine cutter, but you can get something like a ravioli cutter. So basically, you put meat in this little thingy over here,
Oh, jeez.
and then you put in 2 sheets of pasta, and it like brings it together, puts a little bit of meat, and then cuts it
Dude,
accordingly.
imagine fucking curry inside a ravioli. Damn.
Oh my god!
Curry ravioli.
Fucking
The
bomb.
thought is interesting.
For those who don't know, we're talking about Japanese curry.
Well, we're Indians. They just assume that we're talking that we
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about curry, you know.
Just playing
Yeah.
into the stereotype.
Yeah, but
But,
you have that. You have like you can get like lasagna sheet, the little little thingies at the side, and you can get like all kinds of pasta. Like it's insane. You even have some that you can make like whole pasta with like penne, or you can even make fusilli. You have all these extensions. I could afford none of them, but the noodle one.
Also, one thing that would be beautiful to have is like those kneading machines, like just fucking knead the dough for you.
Oh, like
Yeah,
Just
I
chill there
checked
and
the
watch
price.
it.
I checked the price of that in India, and it is
What is it?
exorbitant.
KitchenAid was it?
Yeah.
कितने का है?
So
Everyone
you
from
can get
DA
knockoff
had
ones for
KitchenAid.
like 10,000 to 15,000.
Like that'll work for
That's
like
the
2 days
knockoff
and then
ones?
break down.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shit.
you don't get good quality
So
ones.
it's like a 30-40K investment if you get that.
It depends on the buyer, actually.
That's so nice to have, dude. Like, come on, that's so beautiful. I wish I had that. Leave the shit in there and like let it knead it for you.
Let me check actually, because the thing is, I've even asked. Okay,
so
you
there
know
are
what?
like random brands There's like a Hefele Glam Line Pro, which is like the German kitchenware brand sort of thing. They make kitchen furniture and all. They have one for 12K. But then you have something from Kenwood, which comes for 48K. So
Yeah, okay,
anywhere
just to
between
give you-
seven.
Just to
A
give
food processor, not a food processor.
It's not a food processor. It's a mixer.
stand
Yeah,
mixer, stand mixer,
it's a
yeah, stand mixer.
stand mixer which can be made into other things. Just
Stand
to give you
mixer.
an idea, KitchenAid, the most common brand for this, the stainless steel 6.9 liter stainless steel bowl is 5,850 rupees.
Just the
The
bowl.
bowl, the bowl,
Just the bowl.
Just the bowl.
Just the tanky, I see.
just the freaking
Oh,
bowl.
he just came
Their
one
ceramic
control
bowl,
like
their
a
ceramic
nice
bowl
rally.
is 10,800 rupees.
Oh my god. There isn't.
They don't sell the mixer in India. They're just selling the bowls. Oh no, wait, no.
They have a
See, we
KitchenAid website in
assume-
India.
We
have a
assume you have bought the
KitchenAid.in.
mixer from
No, wait,
somewhere, so we'll give you the bowl.
Wait, they do have it. Oh,
Okay,
33,000. Oh, it's
Yeah,
out of stock. That's why it wasn't showing it.
There is a
The 3.3
stand mixer
liter
that
is
coming for
33,000. Yeah, and the 4.8 liters for 46,000.
33K ka stand mixer.
Yeah, and that's 3.3
Holy
liters.
The tilt head one is what most this thing.
Both are tilt head,
Claire
so-
also uses.
Yeah.
Artisan Mini, no, is the other one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, both of them are
that
tilted.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, but basically that's what Claire uses, and other BA bakers also use, from what I remember.
Yeah, everybody
It
uses
looks
it.
too
It is
fucking good.
exorbitant.
It is used to make bread. It is used to make sausages.
You
It
can
is
make
used to make
anything. You can
anything.
need anything.
Anything that can be kneaded or ground.
Look at this. Look
you
at
use
this.
KitchenAid.
So the thing is, the KitchenAid can have multiple attachments to it. Okay,
Mhm.
the food grinder is 4,500 rupees,
Wow.
and that's just to like put in meat at the top and get in the ground meat out.
Just get in the
The food processor attachment is 14,000 rupees.
What the fuck?
They have a grain mill which is 13,000 rupees. They have a spiralizer which is 10,000 rupees.
Spider guy?
Spiralizer.
Spiralizer is
spiral.
the egg thing, yeah, the egg beater sort of thing.
No,
No,
the
the-
spiralizer is the thing
is it
that
the
makes
bread?
zucchini noodles.
Yeah, the zucchini noodles shit.
The
Yeah.
zoodles, I hate that shit.
Zoodles.
And then a vegetable fruit strainer is 6,000 rupees. You see, a juicer is 14,000 rupees. These are all attachments. You still have to spend 45,000 rupees to get the goddamn thing in the first place.
Yeah,
You-
like
do you not
Control
get
9K
another
says,
attachment
just use
with it?
hands, which
Just
is what
use
we
hands,
do.
yes.
I don't want to use my hands.
You can see Bruce's hands. Look at those poor overworked hands. Bruce, show your hands to camera. Yeah, he doesn't,
Calloused
he
hands of
doesn't
a-
use them that often. They look like very pink, unused, soft hands, actually.
No, they're
Use your
like
hands
fucking
more.
dead. Also, their toaster with 2 slices of bread, which can be at a time, is 8,500 rupees.
You see that $300, like the Japanese fancy toaster?
Uh
Have
huh.
you seen that?
No,
Oh, that's so expensive.
this is a pretty
Japanese fancy
normal fucking toaster. That's 8,500. It's fucking normal.
Cases, buy one from tele shopping. They'll give you everything you mentioned for 500. If you order now, they'll give you 2 of everything.
Nice.
No,
nice.
see, that's the thing. So these stand mix, like, if I got a KitchenAid stand mixer, holy shit, I would be so happy. It's expensive
Boy,
as
if you
fuck.
got a KitchenAid stand mixer, you better take care of that shit. It
You better
shouldn't
get it
fucking
to my
rust.
place.
I'm not getting a KitchenAid stand mixer to your
Be
place.
useful in life. I must have some benefits of being your friend.
You already
So far,
got
it's been
benefit
only
from
losses.
asking me which laptop to get today.
So far, it's only been losses.
That's my animation page.
Paisa de.
But yeah, so basically the stand mixer is like a dream, okay? For people in Europe and America, this is like a normal thing. It's like, yeah, the stand mixer, the KitchenAid stand mixer, yeah, it's right there. But then here it's like
Here we are.
it's like KitchenAid stand mixer, like holy shit, you are rich if you have
You
money to
made it.
splurge on it.
You're living the Indian dream.
You're living the Indian dream, indeed.
Which is
You're a
like
stand
the
mixer.
discount European dream of packing.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But the amount of things you can do with that one mixer, you can make ramen dough, you can make pasta, you can make biscuits, you can make cookies, you can make cake, you can make
you can make a whole cake with icing just with
You can make
one
icing.
KitchenAid stand.
You can whip
Start a
eggs.
business.
Yeah, you can start a
business
business with
one
one sand
KitchenAid.
mixer. Yeah.
You be like, yo, you want need your road 20 minutes? I'll take $2,000.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a little too much. I don't think I would never pay anyone to knead my dough.
Well, let's see how lazy you get in the future.
That's
It's
true.
like, just do it for me. I don't want to.
No, but the thing with ramen dough is like you can just put it in a plastic and just like jump on it and it'll be fine.
Yes.
That's what a lot of people do. Like they do knead it with their feet because they like their hands just can't do enough of the kneading.
Yeah, they do a lot of like kneading with their feet actually in a lot of places.
God damn.
The price sort of exorbitant as it may be, it's like the top of the line, you know. This is like the best.
Yeah, it's
shit
like the
out there.
NutriBullet.
Yes,
It's
but
the
the
like-
NutriBullet is much cheaper, even though it's expensive as shit.
It's expensive as shit. Okay, let's be honest. In India, the
But compared
NutriBullet
to
is
the
expensive
Stanmex,
as shit.
It's like 8K or some shit, right? The
The
NutriBullet.
NutriBullet is more.
No, it's 8K last I checked. At least like the basic version with a few. I don't know how fancy
You
it gets.
You can
This
dice vegetables with.
This NutriBullet
9K
is not
says
the.
Burger King foot lettuce.
Wait, I didn't know you could dice vegetables with KitchenAid. How the fuck do
You
you
can do
dice vegetables?
anything, dude.
You get extensions for literally everything.
How do
On
you
Amazon, I
dice
saw the NutriBullet for
something?
8K. And I was like, damn.
Is it the
that's-
fake?
fucking
Is it the
magic
fake?
shit. No,
Oh,
it's-
okay, it's
it's
not
the
too bad.
legit.
It's like 11K
Yeah.
and 13K over
Okay.
here. No, this is not the one I'm talking about though. You know, the freaking insane NutriBullet that everybody would freaking use, or is
Yeah,
it
I
called
know
something
that one.
else?
No, it's called the NutriBullet. That's
No,
the one, yeah.
what's the best? Is that the best blender?
Well,
NutriBullet, I think
not
it's the best
blender, but it's like one of the best.
It's
ones,
the
I
most
guess.
popular one, yeah.
I'm not.
No, the Vitamix. Sorry, yes, the Vitamix. I'm so sorry. Not
Oh,
the fucking NutriBullet.
Vitamix.
The NutriBullet
Okay,
is the Indian version of the Vitamix. The
Yeah,
Vitamix is
Vitamix
insanely
makes sense.
expensive.
Yeah, that's expensive. Yeah,
Oh my
Isn't-
god.
NutriBullet seems very similar to
NutriBullet is
like,
expensive here still, but it's
The,
like
the
It looks
NutriBullet
like
is the
the
Indian
spice grinder
Vitamix.
Mhm.
yeah, it looks like the spice grinder that BA used to use. Feels very like it looks. a lot
Vitamix.
closer to-
I've seen all the fancy boys use.
Yeah, now the freaking Vitamix is another thing that does like everything.
yeah.
Like, dude, you just need the Vitamix and you need a KitchenAid stand mixer and you're freaking done. 96,000 for a Vitamix here on Amazon. 96,000.
Boy, how the you take care of that shit like crazy, huh? Like, no way you ever get rust on that
Warranty.
thing.
You probably get warranty.
Yeah, of course.
How long? Lifetime, hopefully.
I don't know,
Probably.
few years. The same value as our laptops, right? So.
But
Same,
you-
Whereas our
like
laptops
higher.
used to be, now our laptops are like much cheaper.
no, laptops are just not available, so it becomes a
Yeah.
collector's piece. But goddamn, this has everything. Like you can make soups in it. You can make like little cut pieces of fruits and vegetables in it. You can make salsas in it. You can make some fucking puree in it. You can make some I don't know freaking smoothies in it.
Anything.
What can't you make in the freaking Vitamix? It's
Make
beautiful.
hummus in it, Audi.
Yeah. Okay, not Audi, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, by the way, I made some beautiful hummus yesterday. You should. Oh shit! You can't. Sucks to be you.
Wow, fuck you.
And also
You could have just said it normally, but no, fuck you.
the Vitamix also heats things, so you could actually
Oh,
cook
I can
in
actually
it.
cook shit in it.
Yeah.
I remember.
I mean, you're not supposed to like cook it, like actual cook it, but you can still do so much.
No,
Like,
but I
goddamn.
think it keeps things like marginally warm so that you can put it onto like a pan or something immediately. You don't have to like heat it up directly.
If anyone in chat wants to buy me a Vitamix, I would be grateful.
KitchenAid
or a
or
KitchenAid,
Vitamix,
yeah.
yes.
I will.
Yes.
Don't
the best
buy
part
these
about
two anything.
KitchenAid
Just
is-
get it for me. I'll make it for them anyway. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you'll be getting it over to my place, so that's
Yeah.
okay. You're
Yes.
gonna cook anyway.
You know what? If somebody in
Give it to
chat
them.
buys us a KitchenAid or a Vitamix, I'll actually bring it to your place. Sid.
Yes.
How
thank
about
you.
that?
Done.
Just get
I'm
money,
looking
bro.
forward to
Control
that
NK
bit.
says. Number 15. Burger King foot
Yeah.
lettuce.
Yeah. The more fun part about this is that KitchenAid has three products, three styles of the same product, and that's about it. Like the only thing they have more is extensions, and like,
Another
that's
thing
it.
I would like to
And it's
have is the
most popular
uni.
one.
True.
Oh my god, the
Uni, yes,
fucking
I remember.
uni. Do not,
We'd fucking love to have that shit.
do not even. The uni is another fucking expensive piece of shit, man. Fuck, I hate these things so much.
It's cheap compared to like having
Fuck
like an
off.
Italian like fucking
Brick oven.
pizza oven
Hey,
in
fuck
building.
as much
off.
as
Getting
much as that
from
looks
flown in
nice,
from Italy, okay?
I'd
The
still rather have a
uni
brick
is
oven
like a
because it
fucking
looks
liver
nice.
gone right over there.
Dude, it's
How much does
like
it cost?
$300.
Is it really $300 if you
Yeah.
get it here?
Well, if you with
Huh.
shipping 500, I guess.
Yeah, and then customs is like, yo, pay 500 more or you don't get this shit.
Yeah, dude, but if you get an Italian oven, it'll be like $20,000 or some shit.
We could just make our own oven like we wanted to.
Yeah, that's
And it will be a lot cheaper as well, yeah.
Hmm.
32K for the cheapest model there is. 33K, yeah.
In
Price
Uni,
of
India?
Pizza oven, regular pizza oven would be
33K. That's
far
price of
cheaper.
like a month's rent. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And that's to buy the product, and then you have to figure out a way to send it to you. So that's going to be another month's
so
rent,
they have-
and then you
they
have to
have
pay
an
customs with another
Indian
month's
website.
rent.
So it'll be like a month's rent and security deposit is like you get a uni.
They don't have
Uni
an
is
Indian-
actually there in India.
They don't have an Indian website. The fuck?
They do. Pizzapro.in. Uni pizza ovens no, officially
Control
in India.
9K is like just use the sun, bro.
My God.
Just use this. Nice.
Yeah, that's true. The sun is quite fucking hot. It can cook a pizza first.
Damn.
Boils
Yes,
here.
this
They have a
does
website,
look like an uni. It's just like a.
Maybe
It
Is
is
this-
an uni. It
Hey,
has
it's an
uni written
Indian
over. What the
website.
fuck?
It can be a scam also.
Yeah,
They just
I'm
take
not-
your money.
Yeah,
and
I
buy
don't trust
themselves
this.
an uni. Yeah, very sus.
Well, I mean, aside from this, I don't know what the fuck else can I show.
Okay, but
They
This
have
is
a
the
lot
one
of
that's
scam
showing
up, right?
websites in India, huh? A lot of shit.
Uni pizza
Oh
ovens
my-
now officially in India. Okay, you know what? This does look like an uni. I must say, it does look like a freaking
Very
uni.
sus. Bro, can you buy it and let me know if it's
I am
legit or
definitely.
not?
It's literally more than my brother's rent. The house he's living in. He lives in a fancy fucking house. No fucking way I can afford that. I'm sorry.
Time to
I'm
ask daddy for another favor. For another investment in your future.
no the uni. No way.
Oh man.
Like 100 different types of bread I could make, but I can't justify an uni myself.
Yes, control 9K. We do buy the food from outside when we can afford to, yes.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I don't want to buy food from outside.
Want to make food from outside?
I don't mind getting food from outside. Outside maybe Bru's house also, because it's outside my house. So sure.
Just make a sugar mommy brew. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, Bru has been looking for one. He's in the market, by the way. If
Yeah.
there are any sugar mommies listening.
You know
drop a
what?
DM
Fuck it.
to
At this
Bru.
time, I'll even take a sugar daddy. It works.
Yeah, he's like a sugar daddy also. If there are any sugar daddies, interested in Indian boys, send him a message.
Fat Indian boys who cook food using Vitamixes, KitchenAids, and unis.
Yes.
Okay, how
Sugar
about
daddies
how
need
about
to
this?
have
Okay,
all that
okay.
stuff.
Check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna make the dough in the KitchenAid. While that is happening, I'm gonna make the sauce in the Vitamix and let it heat up and cook over there. And then I'm gonna like roll out the dough, put it in the uni, cook you a freaking pizza. Used all three. Sugar daddy, mommy, please.
And then give him a blowjob while he's eating your pizza.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What?
Streaming on Facebook is a good idea after all. Streaming on Facebook is it's a shit idea. Okay, I admit it, but we still do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like goddamn, like nobody on Facebook ever actually joins us live. They always join us after the freaking video is done.
Hey, it's the Zuck, okay? The Zuck enjoys it.
The
I guess,
Zuck,
huh?
yeah, the Zuck enjoys it.
Zuck actually watches this. I'm surprised.
The Zuck is like sitting and he's like, these guys are the shit. I need to watch them.
Yes.
Maybe buy them in uni.
Yes, please.
Have an Uni delivered, you
No,
know?
maybe buy uni and give it to them.
No, I don't want a
Busy.
freaking company. I just want a fucking uni. I'm
Uni
not
will
that
listen to you. If he
greedy.
buys the uni will listen
Yeah,
to
but
you.
I'm not that greedy. I just want one uni. I don't want the company. The company can do what they want. I just want one uni.
You want one uni and all the different attachments, the different pizza stones and everything, right? Of
No,
course
just
you
one
do.
uni and one pizza stone. I'm happy with that. I won't demand more.
You'll need the wood chips and the charcoal and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I can't afford all
Yeah.
that either. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can go bar, pay where, you can
Dude,
take
do you
all
think
the
do you
ghas
think
foos and
do you
put
think
it
they're just selling the uni in India without all the wood chips and all that?
Probably.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah. No, so the uni is gas powered. You also get like where
gas
but
power
the wood-
attachment. Yeah,
But you get the wood chips also, which are pretty cool.
Do you really want that? Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure
It
even
says-
like places like 1 for 1 have their own
One
wood
inch
source.
slice costs $1.
So
How will you pay
probably
the
have
$8?
to.
क्या बोल रहे हैं Kannan? One inch slice costs $1. Costs way
क्या
more
बोल
than
रहे
that
हैं?
here. 1 inch slice costs $1. He said.
I'm saying like this thing 1 for 1 probably has their own wood source as well, so it's
One
very
for
good
one,
possibility.
you've seen their oven, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, they have their own.
Oh
they
yeah, it's all
probably have
gas
their own
powered
source
over
of
here.
cherry and all shit.
Fucking. God damn
You
it.
can give gas bill. You pay gas bill. It'll just be a little more.
Just a little more. What's the
he's
worst that
making
could
some
happen?
prawn references. Okay, that makes sense now.
Oh,
You
Can't
see, we
follow.
don't watch prawn. We are very
yeah, we
like,
really don't.
We're very,
Civilized.
we are very.
Control line
What's
says
the
a lot
word for
about
it?
you that you're making.
Yeah, says a lot about you. He keeps giving those sus links, those numbers and these references. Says a lot
Yeah.
about it. We're very innocent.
Yeah, we are clearly very innocent. Look at us. But yeah, that's pretty much it, right? That's all we had. We fucking. You guys made me depressed about the KitchenAid and the Vitamix and the Uni.
Hey, you're the one who brought it up. You're the one with the rusted pizza machine.
You're a rusted pizza machine.
Pasta machine.
But yeah, that's it. We'll be back.
Fuck you guys. Oh my fucking god.
We'll be back on.
I'll be back
15.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll be back on
Wednesday,
15th and 15th to 23rd. I'll be doing a solo stream.
Yes, Drew will be doing a solo stream because I'm going on
And apparently,
vacation.
I'm dead for no
and-
particular reason.
Audi is
There, but
in Kerala.
I thought he would go with the joke, but he didn't fucking hate her.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah. So basically,
What are we doing, Nick? What are we doing on Wednesday? I don't remember.
y'all are
Where
doing
are you
Super
going,
Crooks.
Sid?
Super Crooks. Yes, we'll be doing Super Crooks on Wednesday. So you can watch it and you can come and join us. And if you want to talk to us in any way, you can go to our YouTube and you can also join our Discord, Nandemo Podcast on YouTube. Our Discord link is there. You can come to our subreddit, r/Nandemo, and post about how much we sucked
Hey,
at something.
I saw that message, Control 9K. Bro, he asked you for a solo cooking stream.
Solo cooking stream. Holy shit, let's do it. I don't mind. What do you mean I saw that message, Control? Did you delete it?
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah. r/Nandemo and Nandemo podcast on YouTube. We also make some, we at least used to make some anime review videos. You can check it out. Nandemo Last Take. It's pretty fun. But yeah, we should be back on
fun.
Wednesday to talk about Super Crooks. So you can join us there, or you can also
And
request
then-
your own anime or manga.
Also,
Yeah.
Droogs, where you guys will be watching The Lighthouse, I think Audi
Hey,
proposed.
don't give away all the content all at once, Sid. Okay, like can you like
But yes,
Save it for later.
like
I'll
you
try
need,
to
you need
join you
you need to
guys.
build some suspense.
I'll
You
try to
know.
join you guys
Will you
on
be able to join us?
19th.
Yes,
But-
you will try to join us every time.
On 19th or 18th, depending on when you'll do it. Try to do it on 18th. It'll be more fun. Like
Every single time we go live, you are going to try to join
No.
us.
But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, that's it. See you guys later in a
Shall
few
join you guys
days.
for the Christmas stream.
Sure, nobody's going to watch us on
yes.
Christmas, but sure. See ya. Bye bye.
Ta-da.
Bye.